Is it just me, or do these drunk guys have double vision? I don't see myself out. Ooh, nuts. Hell yeah. Give me the water. Or at least some bottles. Is my reputation full? It is! I stabbed enough bad men. In the middle of the night. When no one was watching. When Saburov's eyes were not upon me. I probably shouldn't go to Saburov's place. I probably shouldn't go to the Rod. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't seem like a good idea. Ooh. Do I got my good knife? I'm gonna take my good knife out. Oh shit. The morning of the second day has come. It all ends in less than 11 days. Got him. In which the Haruspex under any circumstance gains more than he loses for the first and last time. Okay, so it seems like day 2 is supposed to be like a little break. Just like, oh yeah, we know we dicked you over on day 1, but let's make this let's soften the blow a little. Nice. So the morning has come. Vlad said that he'd be willing to talk in the morning. Shit. I did not fill up those water bottles. Warp, warp. Warp, warp, warp. Vlad.
A wrong time to start this fight.
I've got good news and bad news for you, Master Barak. Predominantly bad, but the good one is there. Let's start with the good news. You may come into your inheritance. No one will dare get in your way. There's no proof of your wrongdoing. You may take the keys from Alexander Saburov. I can't imagine how they got into his hands, but never mind. That's the good news. What's the bad news? The bad news, I've spoken to Saburov about your case, and he is, to say the least, furious. It seems that he's set on destroying you by any means possible, disregarding my protection, my personal warranty of good faith. What have I done to make him so angry? It's not him, I think, but rather his wife. Katerina is a mistress, a woman of a mystical gift. Her opinion is well respected, no matter what kind of person she is, and she has had a vision of you bringing some horrific bloodshed to pass. That's the price of your ascension to glory, according to her. Is that so? I had no plans for mass bloodshed. I believe you, I do, but can it really be helped? Alexander trusts his wife more than he'd ever trust me. The Saburovs' duty is to maintain order, and such a discovery about your mission couldn't make them happy. It seems that Alexander has taken it upon himself to stop you from fulfilling this prophecy. Is your name enough to hold him back? Yes, for a while. But news of Simon Kane's death, of the rumors of some epidemic, they're stirring our small town. The people are scared. Alexander is demanding emergency powers, and if he gets what he's asking for, I won't be able to help you like I can now. The lump will not protect you then. So what do we do? We hope for the best. I've arranged for a hideout to be prepared, just in case. You'll be able to lay low and continue your work there, even if Saburov does get the power and orders me to turn you in. The place isn't exactly comfortable, but it's reliable. It will become your home. What kind of place? I've commissioned my son to take care of it. He'll fill you in on the details, and hopefully he'll be able to guide you there. He's living in some abandoned wreck by the station at the moment. You'll find him there if you haven't already. That shouldn't be too difficult. And now for the main course. This bachelor? He's in charge of everything around here at the moment. The circumstances demand so. I don't trust him. He's digging some dirt on us, I'm afraid. He's smart, though. Very smart. A big city rotter. You'd better get on his good side. He'll keep digging, and he will be successful. And might give you some clues. And I'll make sure he doesn't hurt anything or anyone. Come by to see him. Don't put it off. Thank you, Boss Vlad. Not at all. I've done so little for you. The times we live in, the mad and cruel times, but you will come into your father's inheritance. Talk to Alexander and his wife even. Use the short break and the immunity that you have while you have them. I will. Okay, so talk to them. and talk to Vlad the Younger about... Okay. So, oh, geez. Let's go this way. There's 2 objectives that way that seem to be for different tasks or different... Oh, interesting. So a lot of the things that the Haruspecs get to do aren't necessarily quests. They're just things you should do. You should talk to the Bachelor. There's not necessarily a goal and there's not necessarily a reward, but if you didn't speak to him yesterday, you should speak to him today. Let's see how high the price of food has risen. Oh, it's pretty high. Oh boy. Oh boy, aren't I glad I bought all that food yesterday? Am I cheating? Is that cheating? Maybe. Sorry, I'm sipping some of that cold tea. Fuck. But the night has passed and the muggers are gone. Oh, well. Well, my reputation is sterling. There's no doubt in my mind it'll be destroyed later. Saburov's slander is a powerful thing. But, yeah, I wanted to go to Lil Vlad and the Bachelor because I bet they'll give me more tasks and those will send me to further places. And since I'm all the way on the western side of town, I can't get much further west than that.
Don't tell me that's not what you were expecting.
Am I in need of it already? You mustn't think we are shutting the door on you, though. We will always be happy to accommodate you at our place. My sister and I have persuaded our father that the lump should become your fortress, but your enemies are powerful. Invisibility will protect you from them. What kind of shelter is it? It's your father's secret laboratory. The place is modest, but well hidden from prying eyes. I'm not sure what exactly you're planning to do there, but if at least a tenth of Katerina's prophecy comes true, then you'll need a secluded hideout. No problem. If I ever feel that I'm missing company, I'll find some. Moreover, I've spoken to Bachelor Dankovsky. He's taking a lot of interest in your affairs lately, and he seems to care about you personally. He dropped me a hint that you may need your father's potion brewing apparatus. It is there. Dankovsky, what on earth does he want? Are you bothered that he discusses your affairs with such confidence? I think he got his hands on some of Isidor's documents. Don't forget that unlike you, he made friends with the Saburovs. Anything that had been found at the scene of the crime could have gotten into his hands. I wonder what I'll inherit after that. Even if you only got the still, you could make a fortune with its help. Really? Yes. You may remember the extraordinary properties of the herb called twire. Can you smell the spiciness in the air? That's twire. Twire is extremely rare, but using said device, a skilled person could, well, he'll get the hang of it soon enough. So that means people do know about the place, doesn't it? I cannot say for sure if Isidore used to bring his apprentices and strangers over there, of course, but knowing his character, I would assume that he did not. I don't think so. I myself found out about it by coincidence. It's really very well hidden. Fine. Show me where it is. Okay. And so the machine, the hideout is there. Noted. Where can I find twire? You can gather it yourself, of course. Thankfully, it's more than plentiful this year. Even the old-timers don't remember anything like this, but it takes time. If the year is bountiful, a professional gatherer can spend a day just to find 5 or 6 blades. This year, however, you could gather 50 in the same time. So there are professional gatherers, then. Of course, it's an art. People dedicate their lives to it. Oh, how they cherish their twire. They grow it, watch over it, nourish it, and give it beautiful names. They whisper it out of the ground, they sing songs to it, and it all works. How can I find them? There are quite a few huts scattered across the steppe. The nearest one is in Earth, to the southwest of the Gates of Sorrow. Those are the more oblivious ones. The ones in the stone yard and the steppe behind the station are better at hiding. It would be better for you to seek out the ones by the gate. What are the Gates of Sorrow? Oh, basically that's where the kin call the gates through which bull carcasses are carried out from the abattoir to the factories. Where is that? The gatherer's hut? It's between the gates and the cemetery, just a few steps into the steppe. Then I'll find it easily. Okay. Oh, that's what these markers are! Oh my god! Okay, so... Those... Ah, son of a bitch! Of one of the Odong, otherwise known as worms. They're shepherds and vagabonds, half people, outcasts of the kin, gatherers of herbs and roots. Well, let's I could... Nah, this is really far out of the way. Let's go chat with the bachelor, go chat with the Odong nearby, pick up some herbs, go all the way across town and talk to the Sabarovs. Interesting. I already have a key to Isidore's home. Then again, they may have changed the locks again. If I recall correctly, herbs can often be found around the stairways to heaven. And again, maybe not. Or not today. I wonder what the Odong will want to trade Twire for. Or any of their other herbs. Yep. But, right, yes. I might already have a key to Isidore's home, but they may have changed the locks. I might need another. Who knows? Let's just follow this and see where things take me. Okay. The Gates of Sorrow. Let me guess. When I come here, the bachelor won't be here. Oh, this door's open. So, he must be here.
During an outbreak, discipline can only be maintained through unwavering exertion of authority.
I could try to jerk the bachelor around, but that seems ill-suited. Not yet. Oh.
This headache is splitting. I need some rest.
What's it to you? Because it's likely to contain valuable information, I am, of course, quite skeptical towards those prehistoric practices. But these days, anything could be of help, considering the circumstances. Does the inheritance include your father's notes? I don't know. Well, I'm currently studying the records of the first outbreak. If at least a tenth of those accounts is true, then a catastrophe is upon us. Yet Isidore Barak had found a way to overcome the beast. If there are any notes on that left, they may save us all. What's the first outbreak? Stanislav Rubin, he was one of your father's apprentices, by the way. Oh, I know. Told me that an outbreak of a mysterious disease had already happened once in this town. An outbreak that bore many resemblances to the one that killed Simon Kane. Go on. The disease had spread through one of the poorest districts back then and was only miraculously contained. It was only raging for 2 or 3 days, but the memories of it has left are still soaked with fear so strong that, well, what I'm saying is Isidore's inheritance may well be of use. I see. Alexander Sabarov, the person that was supposed to pass the inheritance on to you, appears to be a ruthless and obsessed zealot, and he regards you as an enemy, I gather. That's too bad, but I've managed to at least convince him to restrain his ardor for now. I'm beginning to like you, Einon. The only evidence against you Alexander has is his wife's dream. Everyone in town believes that she's clairvoyant. Yesterday she foretold me quite confidently that I was about to die before sunset, and yet, oh well. Hurry up and get your inheritance, and don't be afraid of Sabarov. Don't underestimate Katerina. Thank you. Anyway, though. Do I look like a dead person to you? No, but I'd still be careful. Come back to me when you get it. I'm sure that we'll have a very lively conversation then. I have a strong suspicion you're about to stumble upon quite a few mysteries, and that I could shed some light on them. Will you come? I will. He might be a piece of shit asshole, but his reputation is on the line, and so long as his reputation is on the line, we can trust him to do...
The rulers.
So long as...
True, they took her as their foster daughter.
So long as his reputation is on the line, we can trust him to do the right thing. Why is it that you hate me so much? You smell of blood. Blood smells like smoke. It smells of memory, knowledge, and ancient religion. Stop it. I want you to stop coming to my house. I'm coming to see the bachelor. Curious. So let's go have a chat with the worm beyond the stone field. And then we can go all the way across town to the rod, where no one is trying to kill me anymore. For a while yet longer. I see. And so these well-traveled roads lead to herbalists. Or they lead to nothing. Oh god, alright, gotta keep going. I wonder if I could have found these places if I was playing The Bachelor. I mean, I did find one of them. I feel the smell of blood. You have with you the blood of a person that is not with you, right? You have a keen nose. How much blood do you need? It isn't I who need it, the earth does. The earth won't take more than it needs to grow as many herbs as you will take from me. Take it. We are the worms inside Bodo's body. We gather herbs, brown twire, rusty twire, black twire, and bloody twire, and swevery and ochaik and white whip. Speak to us. Does anyone in the town buy twire? There is a den in earth, yes. A den where people drink liquid twirine. A terrible man spends his days there, spending his nights. Seduces the children of Bodo into treachery. Curse him. It was he who made us kill our Odong brothers. The brothers that given away our secrets. Is that so? Give me the herbs, worm. Oh, so I can trade food as well. Oh, food is super valuable. Oh, I only gave him one little vial of blood. So the hearts are the most valuable. White whip and swevery. Interesting. I'm not going to trade him any food. I want that food. But I've got a fuck ton of organs. So don't mind me if I just go fucking hog wild. God damn. What? Oh. Okay, so he'll only trade organs for swevery. And he'll only trade food for white whip? That's weird. I can't get the white whip. Oh, my inventory is full. Hey. Let's drop this hook and this. I don't want to drop the bottle. I'll fill it soon. Okay. Give me the herbs, worm. I need a little bit more. Okay. One fewer hearts. Thanks. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these fucking plants, but I want them. And then I can bring the rest of the meat over to Var and see if I can trade it for medicine. God damn, I'm so glad I killed so many people yesterday. Never thought I'd say that. Never thought I'd say that in this game. Alright, so I can trade the organs to Var. And then I didn't get any twire herbs, which is what I think Andre will trade for. He's obviously talking about Andre, who is just like a piece of shit. Like, let us not forget, the only reason the Bachelor was fond of Andre is because he knew him in college. You know how that is. Just like, hey man, I can't treat this dude like shit. We went to college together, you know? You'd be surprised how far that can get you with some people. So we can trade maybe we can trade some of the herbs to Andre for, I don't know, liquid twirine coffee. I would love to trade for some coffee. Yo, Hunchback. Okay. So his inventory has not restocked. It may never restock, and if it doesn't, I'm okay with that. You know, he already gave us a lot of really valuable medical goods, so that's cool. But let's go to the rod, and then we can And then we can go to this Odong, get some more herbs, check out my father's workshop. Well, while we're in the neighborhood, we can hit Andres Tomatin's pub and then call it a day.